Hey there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Oh No Radio Show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, fuck, $1 million if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya!
No, 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 no.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
You are listening to the Oh No Radio Show.
Eat a bag of dicks.
My name is Owen, and I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking aliens trying to wreck my shit. God damn it.
Oh no, baby! Oh no! Oh no! I don't want you anymore. Yes, baby, I told you before. You went away and you said you left me, and now you live in misery. Although you want me to take you back, you said you're sad about this and that.
No, baby! Oh, that's right. Welcome back to another edition of the Oh No Radio Show. My name is Owen. I'm the captain of your shit ship. Along with me tonight, that's my good friend Ty. Ty, how you doing, buddy?
I feel like we're all agitated a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, I'm definitely more than agitated. I've been agitated for the last couple of days, but in particular, the last couple of hours. And for whatever reason, I'm apparently just, the prank of the galaxy. But along with us as well, it's our good buddy Mikey B. We're going to try and get through this. We're going to have a good show. Mikey B, you hanging in there, bud?
I'm doing way more than hanging on. I'm doing great, guys. I don't know about agitation. Does not know my spirits at night.
Oh, that's
I
good.
feel amazing.
At least one out of the three of us isn't slightly agitated by, I've had all sorts of technical issues today. So, again, bear with us, bear with me. And that's on top, of course, of a lot of stuff that's gone on in my life over the last, 48 hours, I'll say. And yeah, let's just start there. You guys, you ever seen anything you can't explain? Have you ever, I know this is one of these, podcast tropes, right? Like, oh, you ever seen a UFO before? You ever dealt with something from outer space? Have you ever actually seen something where you thought, whoa, I can't explain that? Has that ever happened to either of you guys?
Yeah.
Has it for real?
I've seen the little shadowy figures at the corners of my eyes, my whole life.
Shuba had that happen to him a lot.
I've definitely
shadow people.
I've definitely seen.
It's seriously disturbing sometimes, but it happens just all the time.
I used to have it a lot when I was a kid. I haven't had it in years and years and years, but it was a reoccurring thing when I was probably elementary, middle school type age. And yeah, man, I used to get them at night. I used to get him in my bedroom. I've definitely had dreams of the shadow people in my life before. So
Fuck all that shit,
bro. It's during the day, at night, when I'm alone, when I'm out with other people. It doesn't matter where I'm at. It's
really?
I consistently feel and see like something just at the edge of my vision.
Just like a peripheral thing.
Yeah, but it's like it would be about the height of a human and generally looks humanish.
Yeah, it's almost like it's definitely, when I've seen it before, it does. It's got like it's usually a humanish figure, but it's sort of just like, yeah, they're kind of like shady and wobbly. Like they're like, I used to refer to them as like static people. Like,
You know, that kind of reminds me of like, I think I've seen them, but only on DMT. So it was like in a
Okay.
different realm of shit. But
Yeah.
that sounds very much like what they look like.
The
yeah,
machine elves.
like I think those are different though, right? The machine elves.
Well, I thought that was I thought that was the people you see on DMT. Like you see the
Nah.
the beings that run the world.
They're like, they're spiritual essences. You don't really understand exactly what they are, but they're
No,
there.
yeah. Well,
I wish I was wizardly so I could understand these things, Ty.
turn your mic up just a little bit, Mike B. I did have to do some different audio stuff, so like I did have to mess with shit.
How you like that? How you like
Yeah,
that?
that's a little better.
Ooh.
That's a little bit better
Okay.
for me there. But
I mean, I'll just choke up on the old microphone.
yeah, even better, even better.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Get it
Probably get it
it
all
in
in front of
there.
my face.
So
You
yeah,
guys like my face?
so yeah, I did have I have had
I, however, have not. I've never
You
seen
know?
anything that like blew my mind. I mean, I've seen some weird shit, but nothing I couldn't explain.
So for me with this one, it was, it wasn't necessary. It was definitely freaky, and it was definitely something that I can't explain. And I'll take you to my, it was Wednesday night. Of course, we're recording this on Friday. But Wednesday evening, I was hanging out with a couple of friends, and yes, there were a few drinks involved and that type of thing. But by no
Let's
means,
address that right away.
yeah, but by no means was it a like, oh, we're all completely like fucked up on acid or mushrooms or anything, right? Like, no, we're just having a couple beers, and like none of us were particularly drunk. Not any more than usual. So we're a friend of mine, Gina, had just kind of discovered.
Hold on, Owen.
Well,
I like that your logic is, I'm no drunker than I normally am at this
Yeah.
time.
yeah.
So, and I don't see these UFOs when I'm normally this drunk.
Right.
yeah.
So it has
Logic.
to be something else.
I think that's actually a pretty good,
This
same
makes
set of
sense.
I'm
logic.
just trying to be scientific about this.
Yeah. So anyway, my friend Gina had just discovered the that Google like sky view map thing, where you kind of like, it's on your phone, it's like a VR
You
thing,
look at the
and-
constellations.
Yeah, you look at the
and-
constellations. It tells you what this planet is, and we were trying to figure out if that, because Mars is really bright right now in our skies. So we were, just making sure, like, okay, yeah, that is Mars, and then there's like Venus or whatever the hell like we were looking at. So all of us, our eyes were a little bit more towards the skies than on your average evening, and we're then kind of like, we're looking, I'm like kind of got my eye up, I'm like, whoa, what was that? And I all three of us look up in the same direction, and we see something that none of us can explain. Now, first off, it moved at a very rapid bit of speed, man. Like, this thing was going fast as fuck, much faster than I've seen an airplane fly, I've seen a helicopter fly, and this thing was flying. It felt low to the ground. It didn't feel like it was like in complete orbit, like you would see like when you look at if you see the International Space Station, it flies by very quick, right? But it's like it's
Yeah.
far off. It's real far off in the distance. Or a satellite would be kind of like that, like very far off. This seemed much, much lower, just maybe above where kind of like airplanes typically fly, like just in like the upper Earth's atmosphere, somewhere, in that kind of region. So that's the first thing, the first clue that's like something's a little bit amiss. Then, of course, we see, well, what I can only describe on either end of this thing were two big lights. And these were like almost like square lights. Like if you can picture a pixel, like on your television screen, like a pixel, like one square, except this square was quite big in the sky, and there was one on either end. One looked like a head, one looked like a tail, or, you know, one looked like the front of something, and one looked like the back of something. And in between these two lights was this kind of like connecting thing, which looked almost a bit like a skeleton or like a chain, something that would connect these two lights.
Like a spinal cord? When
Almost
you say a skeleton, you mean
yes,
like a spinal
like
cord.
a spinal cord. I think that's a really good way to put it. So we see these two things, but they moved in such an irregular and strange pattern that I've never seen anything before, and I've never seen anything like it since. It moved, if you can picture a sine wave, up, down, like a wave, right? Like a up-down
like
motion.
wriggled through the sky.
Like, yes, it wriggled through the sky and came from the north, went towards the south, and flew over, didn't make a sound at all, and flew over very quickly in this wiggly pattern that was just like, and I only make that sound because that's how I could like
that's how you animate that hand.
yeah, like the womp 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 womp, or the like it was kind of like that, right? So yes, it was. People have asked, well, why didn't you get video or anything like that? Too goddamn quick. Saw it in the sky for maybe 5 to 10 seconds. I mean, this was blink of an eye before it was behind the trees in my neighborhood and couldn't see it any further. So people have said, yeah, okay, there's a lot of theories. Satellites, Elon Musk satellites, the SpaceX
That's what I was
Starlink
gonna say.
satellites.
Yeah.
Well, we checked into that. None of those were supposed to be visible or anywhere near us on this particular night at this particular time. So that sort of rules that out, unless there's other shit up there that he's not telling us about. But even
The
still,
Ukrainian worm satellites.
I've seen videos of the SpaceLink satellites, and they move in one line, like together. They move in one line together. They don't do a fucking like snake-like thing in the goddamn sky. And in all honesty, it was bizarre to me because it almost felt more like a biological thing than like a machine crafted thing. Like it felt more like the way an animal or like a snake or a worm would move more than an actual craft itself. So
Sounds like those kind of Chinese looking dragons, the skinny.
a little bit. It had some of that to it. It definitely kind of did. And again, if it was the Starlink ones, they would all be like the same light intensity. They wouldn't have one on either end that's super bright and then nothing in the middle. So I think again that rules those things out. I really like, people have suggested that it was a couple of flares. Mark Hales, our friend, said it was a couple of flares. I honestly got no idea what this is, but I cannot explain at all what it would be. And I don't think
aliens are calling Ty right now.
Right?
They're saying like, "Hey, you better shut this down."
Jesus
He's
Christ.
talking about it. He's talking about everything right now. You're supposed to be our guy, lizard wizard. Let's go.
Well, it's funny you mention it because we did. I believe I got an alien transmission today from said alien, and I'll play it. I'll play it for you. You'll be able to see this on our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/ONRS live. So yeah, that's you'll check out the alien here. He left me a transmission. So.
Sup, bro? Yeah, we saw you too, man. You know those stomach pains you got? That was us.
So there you
Knew
go.
it. Knew it.
There's definitely something going on there with the aliens and my stomach pains, which you guys have indeed said that there is a direct correlation. Before I get into exactly how my day went yesterday with said stomach pains, the thought did cross my mind that the two could have been possibly related. And
Dude, okay, so you remember that movie Phenomenon with John Travolta?
yeah,
And he saw an alien. He got fucking brain cancer.
dude, I know.
Okay, so these aliens let you off a little light, buddy. They gave you a stomach ache all day, and that was it.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
got off way.
I will
You,
say.
I mean, I guess you still have a couple days. He didn't get brain cancer for like a couple months.
Yeah, it wasn't day
But-
one. It was.
But if you can start like moving pens and stuff,
with my mind.
I would start writing your will.
Wait a minute, wasn't he an angel or something, or is that a different
That's
movie?
a different movie.
Yeah, that was John
John
Travolta.
Travolta has been an alien and an angel, and he got psychic powers and then brain cancer.
And then hung out with Powder. Wasn't he in that? Was he in Powder? I don't know.
And then he shaved his. He did a bunch of movies where he shaved his head,
Yeah.
like he was bald. That's too weird.
Well,
I
he
don't
is.
like that.
I mean, it makes sense. Isn't he a Scientologist? Old Travolta?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
Barilli's correct. The movie where he's an angel is called Michael.
Oh yeah. That one.
He's
Yeah.
an angel.
Yeah. But I did have incredible stomach pains. Now, granted, it might have had to do with a bit of drinking the day before, and it might have had to do with the fact that I made a real big thick curry sauce for my fish and chips that I had. That definitely didn't help. But
Sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, dude.
but
I might take a little gastritis for some. good curry sauce.
it was bad news bears. Like, I seriously thought
How much poop?
well, a lot. I did
How much?
the following day, probably 4 poops, and they were all big
Oh.
poops.
Ooh. You
yeah.
were clearing house. I
I-
think you might feel a little. You might have been emptying out. Was there some blackness?
There was dark. It wasn't black, but it was pretty dark. It was probably darker than it needed to
bad.
be. But
Oh, that's bad.
I highly considered that there was like an appendicitis thing going on, because like it's supposed to be like on your lower right abdomen, and like it was hitting like right in that area. I'm like, oh, this isn't good. So I was keeping an eye on it. Pain was probably like a 6 or 7, and thankfully, like throughout the day or throughout the evening, it didn't get worse. But I did wake up in the night as well, where I had extreme back pain, like middle of my back pain, and I'm like,
That's from like all your guts like pressing up against your spine.
might be.
I get that sometimes too.
But yeah, I mean, it was. I thought it was my like kidneys are failing now. I'm worried about like my kidneys, like I got kidney stones and my kidneys are
You
failing.
make one fucking curry sauce and fucking kill yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's alien curry sauce apparently. And
They fucked with your curry sauce, man.
I mean, I got through it. I drank a lot of water. I've been doing nothing but drinking water until this evening, where I finally, kind of had a couple beers. I'm like, okay, let's just try and ease myself back into this right now. And because I can't do a radio show, of course, unless I have an alcoholic drink next to me. That would be impossible. But
Sacrilege.
sacrilege indeed. But yes, it was not the most fun experience, and after all the poops, and the one today might have even actually been the worst. Like, it must have been like the last bit of what needed to get out of me. But apart from I had a bit of a weak stomach this morning, but I'm doing okay now. And I think we're back on track, at least for the time being. But we'll see. If the same thing happens in a few days, because my buddy, our buddy Duncan, he was saying how kind of that's how his whole gallstone situation started, where he had to have his gallbladder removed. It was it hurt like hell, then he'd be fine, then it would hurt like hell again. So I'm just keeping an eye on it, and we'll go from there. I don't know. That's it. So aliens, and kidney failure. That's been my week.
Nice.
I mean,
Okay, so I have good things.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. Okay, real quick, chat room. Barilli says, you and Ty have a running marathon on who can fuck themselves up the worst.
Yeah, Ty is definitely still in the lead, though. Thank you.
And that's the weird. And that's the weirder thing, Owen. I think you drink all the time. I drink less all the time, but I binge drink certain times where it's I just go. Plus, I drink. I don't know. I think it's weird. I drink liquor, which I assume would be harder than just getting hammered on beer, but.
It's also volume. You're probably drinking less volume. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Oh yeah. My liver's processing less alcohol, definitely.
Maybe not less alcohol, but less volume of liquid.
Less volume, yeah.
And with me, it's
it's saving me actually. It's better than drinking beer. My alcohol addiction is this is better than your addiction.
Okay.
I'm a better alcoholic.
What are we on tonight?
I don't know. This is from yesterday. That's whiskey and ginger ale.
Okay. What do you mean it's from yesterday? You just leave a whiskey and ginger ale just lying around your house for you to? It's emergency when you're I need a drink.
It's my desk beverage. It's alcohol based, so there's nothing wrong with it.
Wait, so you just leave it there? You just a full
for a day.
No, you can't do that. Now that ginger ale's all flat. Gross.
Okay, did you not just hear what I said? How I'm a better alcoholic?
Yeah.
There's alcohol in here.
Oh.
So it doesn't matter how flat the ginger ale is.
That'll kill all the other things that are in there that have been just hanging out. I'm sure there's some ants hanging out in there. Whatever, right? But you, how's your week been, though, Mikey B? Because you couldn't talk about something last week that I think you probably want to talk to the world about this week.
Yeah. So I had I put my notice in, my 2-week notice at
the old flats.
So after a very long tenure there,
how long were you there?
A little over 7 years.
That's a long time, man, especially for a job in the food service industry in particular.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing that for a long time, and I did everything from the top to the bottom. I did it all, and I had a good time doing it. But now it's just I was just looking to spend a little bit more time with my wife, and because we really weren't getting to.
Yeah.
And so I sought something out, and I'm gonna be working at a little cafe in Sanford now. The Corner Cafe in Sanford. It's soup, salad, sandwiches, some smoothies, but it's a nice little pretty much just me in the kitchen, doing my thing.
That's gotta be kind of nice. You just kind of doing it all yourself.
Yeah, I one of my biggest things I like doing, I've worked in a couple solo kitchens, and they're always super fun because I can control pretty much everything in there. And I don't have super control issues anywhere else but in the kitchen.
I hear you. And it sounds like you got a much better schedule with this. Less late nights, no late night hours.
No late nights at all.
Right.
It's pretty much Monday through Saturday, 8 to 4 at the latest.
Okay.
boom.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
boom.
That's nice. So you're
Yeah,
up
so
early,
I'm-
you know, you got to get that part out of your day. But once you're done, that's kind of nice, when you get
Yeah.
your day done. There's no excuse for Mikey not being able to do the show now at certain hours of the day. So unless he falls asleep early, and then now
No, but I mean,
maybe
like,
it
getting
actually
out of-
could this could really backfire now that I think about it.
Yeah, I've got like 3 whole hours between getting out of work and the show. I could get
Yeah, which is dangerous.
obnoxiously hammered.
Yeah, exactly, which is
I
extremely
get
dangerous.
blacked out and passed through a whole half a show.
Oh God.
No, but it's cool because I'll also be in Sanford, and there's just like a lot of cool stuff in Sanford to just see and do. So I don't know. I
How
might
bad is
start
that? How bad is that a commute for you though?
It's like 25 minutes.
Really, that's it? I guess.
Yeah, well, it's right off 417, and I'm only like 2 minutes off of 417.
Wife helping you
So-
get there, or are you Ubering again?
No, my wife.
That's good. That's good. Does
But
she-
it coincides perfectly with leaving for her job, so
Huh,
yeah.
so it could be worse. All right, well, congratulations. That's
Yeah,
that's
man.
that's. We all know, like, if you know Mikey well enough, you've taught with him, as much as you like Tijuana Flats and the camaraderie of working there and like what it's taught you, you know, like you wouldn't take it back, but it was definitely wearing you out being a manager, and you know,
It was just a lot of hours, and a lot of them were, you know, later in the evening, and it made it really like hard and almost impossible to see Janine.
Yeah,
like, at all.
Like small
So-
victories, man. You take them when you can get them, and especially finding a job right now with everything going on. I'd say kudos.
But you know, I want to say, like, I still love Tijuana Flats. Like, it's still pretty damn tasty.
Yeah, that's another.
So-
That's a question. Are you gonna miss?
Well-
are you gonna miss the food side of things? Are you gonna miss the you know, all the sweet Mexican tacos? Are you gonna?
So
are you gonna
it's
become a sandwich man now? Or you're not hot taco? What are you gonna be?
Hot taco doesn't go away.
Hot
No.
hot
I'm
Sammy.
the well, the new place I'm going is like famous for their Cuban.
Hmm?
So I could be the
Fuck yeah.
hot Cuban.
I don't know how it can be famous if it just opened, but you know.
No, it's been there for like 12 years.
Oh really? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
just opening. My bad.
No.
Oh wow. So you're
No.
taking over for someone else? Is that kind of what's going on, or? Is that...
There's a guy there who just is, I don't know, he's just there. He's looking to maybe step out of the kitchen and just do more of the front of the house stuff. So they wanted a guy who wanted to be like a lead and work it himself, and I'm like, that's right in my skill set. So I interviewed and applied and had a good like gelled with the guy who runs the place. So
Oh, dude!
now
you get to play all your own like music in the kitchen now too. You get to just kind of jam out. You get to play some podcasts. You get to.
I think they play like he plays whatever radio station he did, but when we were there, he was playing like John Mayer and like some old like yacht rock, and it wasn't too bad. I could get down with that.
No, that's the first thing that's got to change in Mike B's kitchen. He's gotta step up the can't. I'm not making a sandwich to John Mayer. That's impossible. Fuck
It's a
it.
pretty sexy sandwich.
Yeah,
It's a sensual sandwich.
it is. It's I guess
This
you-
sandwich was a wonderland.
Yeah. What about
Sounds
you,
good.
Ty? What's your week been like? You got any good lawn cutting stories, or you said you were a little agitated earlier at the top of the show. What's been agitating you?
Well, you guys, when I joined the call, you were both pretty rough. I don't know.
We're
Sounded like
well,
it.
we don't have
What?
we don't live the life like you.
The life. Yeah.
Wait,
no,
neither
no,
one of you lived a life like I do. So how wait, what
At
life are
least
we
I
comparing
don't
to?
do the radio show from in a fucking bed.
Hey man, you do it in the bedroom. There's just no bed in there. It's cool.
I sit up like a human being. I got a real microphone. Here you are. I'll just throw on my earbuds. Here we go. Just do the
I'm not
timer.
exactly happy about it.
Laptop still fucked, I take it.
Oh, it's fucked. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What,
hard
what
drive.
happened? Oh,
Hard drive.
Mm-hmm. No lawns cutting this week then?
It hasn't happened yet because it's actually cold as shit here already. Like
Is
it's
it?
freeze warning tonight.
Oh wow. You're getting
So-
there then.
So shit's been like slowly growing slower, but also the leaves are everywhere. Today was a full leaf day.
Oh, yeah, lots of raking. You doing you do the raking, or you do the what do you do? The blowing or the raking?
Raking and a blowing.
Yeah.
Blowing and a raking.
Which do you like better? You like the blowing's more fun, right?
The
Well,
ripping and the tearing.
Yeah.
Blowing,
It was
blowing's his specialty.
blowing's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had a rake-in.
You gotta be
you
careful
do.
how you say
Like-
that. You might have. I thought you said reeking there at first. I don't know if I don't think I've had a reeking either. Can you say reeking? Or is like?
I
or is
don't know
that-
if you should really. but-
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if it's really good, and you've said it about 4 times now. So
Yeah. Well, I was wondering. Speaking of Puerto Ricans, I was at the 7-Eleven, and we got a new lady in there who's just a bitch. She's Puerto Rican.
wait, why does it matter that she's Puerto Rican?
Well,
she
'cause
can
I-
just be a lady and a bitch.
She was both, and it just happened to be that she's Puerto Rican. So I was asking Teresa if like what a Karen would be, like what's a Puerto Rican Karen? Like what name do they go by? She tended to think Gloria or Vicky is what she thinks.
Don't be a Gloria.
Yeah. Which I can see. But she's just loud and she's obnoxious. She's very rude. She was on the phone to like her boss about how like the lottery machine was broken, and like in front of the customers yelling at him, explaining to him how her specialty is in customer service and not this motherfucking lottery machine. So like meanwhile, she's ignoring all the customers and everybody else is doing the work. So I don't know how that works. But yeah, that's you know.
Was she wearing a Puerto Rican flag? Did she say she's Puerto Rican at any
She didn't
point?
have to, Ty. She didn't have to.
Okay.
It's pretty evident. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know. You know.
Owen, I have the translation for "Don't be a Gloria" in Spanish, if you'd like it.
Please go ahead.
No seas una gloria.
No seas una gloria.
Yeah, don't be a Gloria.
I'm gonna say that to her next time I'm in there and she's being a real bitch to me.
No seas una gloria.
No seas una
Oh
gloria.
man,
Oh,
you hit her
yeah.
with that, Owen.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are definitely not sleeping in your bed. You
She's-
start insulting. If you start fucking with her in Spanish, Owen,
Actually,
you-
though, that could go one of two ways. That could go really poorly, like you're saying, or she could be like, "Wait a minute, that's actually kind of funny," and then all of a sudden, like, I get the best customer service out of her, and she's like a sweetheart to me. But she definitely hates white people. I've noticed that. She definitely hates me. She definitely hates all the white people. She doesn't like black people either, from what I've noticed. But my wife goes in there, who's slightly more, olive skinned, and obviously she's, Hispanic herself. Even though she doesn't look super Hispanic, but she is, and you can tell.
They can tell.
They can tell.
They can tell each other.
She's sweet as pie to her. She's nothing, no problem there at all. Yeah, when I go up there, I'm fucking.
La familia, man. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
it's, I don't
They're
know.
cool.
I don't know if I like it.
But you, El Blanco Diablo,
I must have.
you're not cool.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of her. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. But yeah.
Wait, but why aren't you a fan of her?
Because she's rude as shit to me. Every
Okay, that's
time I
fine.
go,
No, that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
And
why
it's
you
my
can,
fault. It's my fault that she's deaf and then she can't, like, I have to repeat things 1,800 times. She's also slow as shit, so she sees me getting a little aggravated at, like, oh, come on, like, and she's loud, and she yells at me, and she won't last long. I'll talk to my people at my 7-Eleven. We'll get rid of her. Don't worry. Like, we'll make sure this happens.
Let's interview this lady.
Let's interview Gloria, see what she thinks of me. Yeah, I don't know if she's definitely not coming to the studio. That's for damn sure. And,
No, we'll do it like we'll get her with like a gotcha interview.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What do you think of Owen Butler? Why do you hate Owen Butler?
Yeah, why do you hate
mean
white
the
people?
whites and blacks?
Yeah, why? Yeah, she'll definitely appreciate that. That's gonna go over real well. I can imagine that definitely, being good.
Oh no, gotcha journalism.
Yeah, that's awesome. So a couple other things. Remember I said I made my curry sauce that I good. You got the Andy Cap barbecue fries. Those are good, but I like the hot fries more. I'm more of a hot fries guy than the barbecue.
I'm not a fan of any of that like hot varieties of things.
No.
They're needlessly hot.
But the curry sauce I made was particularly spicy, and probably one of the reasons that, of course, it tore up my stomach. But I know this has probably happened to you before after you've chopped up maybe a jalapeno or certain types of peppers, and you may have touched somewhere down there. I'm telling you, curry dick might be on the list of also one of the more painful things I've had in my life.
I've had habanero ween.
Yeah,
that was definitely not a good one.
I think curry dick is up there, and then it made me wonder, because curry is also one of those spices that just like it lingers, right? Because it's a mixture of spices, and if you ever go into an Indian person's home, it always smells like curry and what have you, because they cook it all the time. And
Wow!
But it does. It does.
Oh, the casual racism with Owen Butler.
How is it racist if they cook this for their food? It's not racist.
It's just the way you say it.
But you gotta wonder, like, do these people, are they immune to the curry dick by, like, if they've lived their whole lives cooking it, right? Are they immune to the curry dick more than me or you?
No, they're not immune to it, but they're so much more like trained to be vigilant and like not touch the things that are going to get that to them, and then they have a better way to like wash their hands of the oils.
No way. I
swear to God that no one's immune to the effect of like capsaicin oil on their flesh. No one's immune to that.
I think you can,
but they're just smarter about it. You're not as well trained as they are.
No, I might have forgot to wash my hands and then masturbated, and then that might have had something to do with it as well.
Oh man.
So,
yeah, man.
And then you get it in a little bit in like your crevices. Especially if you're uncircumcised like me, you get it in your crevices, and then it was a while before I felt like I needed to pee every 35 seconds. Like I'm like, I just peed, I can't pee again, but I feel like I need to pee because it's just my dick.
It's just your hot dick.
My hot dick is just Owen's hot dick. Name of the show.
Damn it.
So that was my other that was the other follow up on or one of my follow ups on one of my stories. The second one is after I saw the UFO that we cannot explain. I of course had my stomach issues the following day, and I was finally like feeling a little bit better. I'm like, I'm gonna go. It's nighttime. It's probably 10:30 at night. I'm like, I'm gonna try and get some rest. I'm gonna have one smoke. Maybe I had one other smoke the entire day because I just didn't feel good. So I go out there and I have this like last smoke just to get like the nicotine in me so I can try and go to sleep. And I open the door. It's pitch black outside. We got all the lights off in the house and outside on the porch. And in the middle of my yard, there's this tiny blinking green light. Or it's actually not even blinking. It's solid. It's solid. This tiny, solid light that's like in my grass. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So first they thought it was the old man across the street lost his drone again. and was too ashamed to come get it in my yard. Wasn't that. It was one of these lights, and thankfully I'd seen it before. I'm like looking at this thing with my flashlight, my phone flashlight, because I'm like, oh god, you know, the aliens
It's
really,
the aliens.
the
who left
aliens
it.
are really, yeah, they left something, and there it is, this fucking, yeah, this thing in my yard, and I walk up to it. All it is one of these LED lights, and I've seen these before. They put them in those like party balloons that light up. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, yeah, you kind of like, I think I don't know if you remember, if you like shake them or you press a thing on them, and then like they start, like once you like blow them up or whatever, they light up. I'm guessing obviously that the aliens had a party, and then one of the balloons exploded, and you know, one of the lights dropped in my yard. That's clearly what happened. But
Clearly.
yeah.
Makes
They
sense.
use shitty LED technology still.
yeah,
too.
definitely, yeah. I don't know. Kind of fuck those balloons too, by the way. Not a big fan. Yeah. They don't have good staying power, and they don't like, they blow up too easy. They blow up easy. You know what? Balloons in
That
general.
means they're thin as fuck.
Yeah, balloons in general. I'm gonna go ahead and hard stance no on balloons for me.
You know what? I could take or leave balloons. There are very few situations where I need a balloon.
I don't need a balloon.
I'd take them or leave them.
Yeah. I mean, if
Yeah,
I'm
for myself, I don't need a balloon, but man, sometimes balloons are the right thing.
Yeah, but what do they
think
do? But what do they do? What good is a balloon done for
They
you?
bring small people joy.
Beyond the age of 13, does society need a balloon? Like, if you're an adult and we're like,
Bruh,
we're gonna have all the balloons at his party. Fuck you. I don't need that. Give me booze.
I think 13's even a little old for a balloon.
Yeah, I think
I think once you hit double digits, man, you gotta abandon balloons.
I think so too. I think you're probably right. I think yeah.
Your parties can have like cooler stuff now. Like you can go to skating rinks and shit.
You can get blowjobs, and you can.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
You can have way more fun than balloon. Blowjob better than balloon. That's
That's
true.
They're not even in the same. It's not even the same goddamn game they're playing. You can't compare the two.
well. That's what I'm
He's
just
still
saying.
right.
I'm
He's still right. I'm
I'm
not saying.
not wrong. Blowjob better than balloon. You know what? Fingering more fun than balloon. I'll even take tongue kissing. Even a little tongue kissing better than balloon.
I would go with pretty much any sexual thing you could think
Over a
of.
balloon.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right, now we got to get to some of the ones that maybe we don't want. Sounding or balloon.
Ooh, no, balloon over sounding. Yeah, I don't know about. That's where they stick a thing in your dick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. That doesn't.
I mean, it could be fun. Who knows? But
Yeah, you know what? Chat room does bring up an interesting point. You're never too old for a fucking balloon. What about a nitrous balloon?
Yeah. No, you're excited about the nitrous, not the balloon.
Yeah, it's
So-
you can get
You're
nitrous.
not
But
excited
it's
about the balloon at all.
No, you're not
The only
excited about
reason
the
you're
balloon.
the only reason you're excited about that balloon is because it's full of drugs. That's the
Yeah.
only reason you're. Otherwise, you wouldn't
but
give
it's a
no
great,
fuck.
it's a fun carrying device. It does what you need it to do, and it's purple or some shit. You know, all right.
I don't know about this. This
I'd
whole-
rather do it out of like the cool whipped cream holder like Steve-O.
That is better.
You know what? I've never done either. I did like a whip it back in the day, but I've never actually done the true, like nitrous oxide cartridge or whatever it is. I've never done that.
I've never done that either.
Do
But
you-
I figure if I'm gonna do it, I'd rather do it like that than out of a stinky old balloon.
I
I
wasn't.
think
I
we
wasn't
just
in the
missed
movie
out.
Kids like you were, Ty.
I feel like it's like people around a decade older than us, maybe a little less, that really went through the extreme whip it phase,
Yeah, that
or
was a
nitrous guns and shit like that.
thing.
but I have
Like
done it
what,
a few
late
times.
'90s, mid to late '90s. That kind of wasn't it big then?
Early 90s too. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of that movie Kids again, and like fucking Casper and all them, and then don't they die of AIDS or some shit? Nitrous leads to AIDS. That's what happens. That's what I learned from that movie.
I don't
Fair
think
enough.
that this statement has not been approved by the FDA.
I don't know.
Oh man.
No.
Nitrous is fun, but it's it's stupid. It's quick.
Take it or leave it.
I have no reason to want to do it again.
No. Okay. Fair enough. Well, that being said, you know what it is time for?
Drugs.
Oh, would it be time to bring forth the clips?
Clips. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby.
Talk about
Clips. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips.
Yeah, Clips is the time of the show where we take a look at all the random stuff that we find on the internet. By we, our good friend and sort of ghost producer or clip commander, our good friend Tom Barilli seems to find for us. Let me go ahead and get everything set up for this.
Oh, you must optimize.
We're not at optimization stage quite yet, Mikey, but thank you. I was just finding the actual
Stand
folder for the clips. There we go. There they are.
Stand by for optimization.
Now we're ready for optimization.
No, you must optimize. You certainly must optimize.
Click the button.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Okay, all right. We're about optimized now. Let me move that thing over, and then let's check out our first clip of the
It has been
week.
optimized.
I actually have a file. Tom always gets mad at me because he's like, "Oh, you never introduce him right. I give you a full breakdown as to what they are, and you never even read what I send you as to what the clips actually are, or what they do, or what they mean." And now all of a sudden I seem to have lost that email. Hang on here. Let's go ahead and
Oh my gosh.
pull that up and let me find that. I think I put it. You know what I did? I'm smarter than the average bear.
Where'd you put it?
I put it on my desktop, and I made a screenshot of it for this very reason, because I knew this was going to be an issue. So, how about this one? Let's go on with, okay, we're going to start with some British people singing about their caravan. You know what a caravan is in the UK, right? Like a caravan is what we would call like an RV or a camper, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what they call it over there. It's called a caravan. The song is called Luxury Class, and we'll see how this goes. Luxury Class. All right. It's a musical song. Oh, it's a musical song. All right.
When you've lost your precious hair, when you've got so much class.
All right, I already want to kill myself, so that's good. That's it's hitting the mark right off the bat. It is definitely
The fact that you think this is classy is depressing me to all hell.
You know what? I don't mind a good camping experience or a good camper, but don't make it out to be something that it isn't. You know, like you just call a spade here. Yeah.
Wow.
You're talking about glamping in general, aren't you?
Oh yeah,
These glamper folk.
Yeah, but this is not this is actually like shitty old camping in a shitty old fucking trailer. Look at them, they're dancing, they're singing about how they're luxury now because they got a camper.
Do you like my gentle touch?
What the fuck? All right, so that is a pretty nice looking camper.
That's kind of luxurious on the inside, I will say.
He's got a touch screen for he's got like Apple CarPlay in there. He's got a I mean,
He's definitely got some upgrades.
yeah, there's a lot of upgrades. In
What about my filter tap?
Your ego won't fit your hat.
Take my hand and trust. This journey is going to last because honey,
They're gonna
you're
fall off that
my
fucking
luxury
table.
class.
What are they floating on? What is,
The fucking table.
is that the table that they're floating on? Okay. Well,
It's a magic carpet table ride.
Table.
okay. Right.
Magic table ride.
I like singing in the rain.
Washing away all my pain.
Why do they make this? Do you think? What is the,
I think they're trying to invite other people into their sexual experiences in the camper, probably.
are they swingers? You think? Is that what's going on?
Probably.
Maybe.
Barilli did say in the chat room, these people look like they swing.
They do.
Yeah, right?
They definitely
They
do.
Cleaning dirty clothes we've got.
Oh, anything goes with her.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You said when you're with me, anything goes.
All right. Especially in the camper.
That's a swinging reference.
That's,
This is about swinging.
I think it probably is. I mean, there's only a couple options.
This fan is so light, we can float right through the night.
Yeah, this is definitely about swinging. Yeah, they just want to fuck all the people at the campground. That's what it is. All right.
All right, see this video we made? You want to come check out our camper? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fuck at the camper because we're luxury class now. All right.
Wait, it looks like there's a whole bunch of ladies right there. Then maybe they all want to see the luxury class.
Maybe. There's a lot going on in this video.
Whether or not that was their goal with this, they probably still got laid because of it.
Oh, they definitely did. They definitely did. All right. Well, now we got some. I don't think there's much about this one other than it says he must be killing on karaoke night. Let's check out this next clip. Okay. This guy's already better than the last clip. I don't know if
This
this
is good.
I don't know if this is a Peruvian man or
But his mustache is so fine.
yeah, that's a well-groomed mustache and voice of an angel, and he knows all the lyrics to the song clearly.
It knows them perfectly.
Yeah.
What? Blood. Oh, let's do the solo.
He's got all
He's
the
got
parts.
that part down.
He's got all the parts.
He's killing this.
He even did the. I wish there was more to that, but that's all you got, man. Yeah.
Is that dude
That's-
driving? Is he driving?
I don't know.
I fucking hope not.
I hope not too.
He's shutting his eyes a lot.
Yeah.
He's singing with his eyes closed a lot.
All right. This is something about flamingos. Hang on here. Something. Oh, it's a fun shitting toy. Gotta go flamingo. Apparently. Let's see. I think it's a pet shitting toy. It's something about.
Oh, great.
Let's see what's going on.
It's gotta go flamingo.
Uh-oh, gotta go. Uh-oh, gotta go.
He talks.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, all right. Let's start with our initial thoughts back at this.
Dude,
It's pretty great so far.
I feel like I'm surprised it's not an Asian child. All the shitting toys are
That
usually
child
from
looks
Asia.
mildly
Could be Asian.
Yeah, but
Could be.
it's not full. It's definitely not full Asian. This is a flamingo.
Owen only wants racial purity.
Well,
None of them halfies.
I just don't think that a halfie would come up with a flamingo shitter like this. I don't know what this thing is. It's a pooping flamingo that sits on a toilet and shits, I think. I don't know. Let's look.
He eats. And he poops.
Oh, okay.
Quick, the toilet. Then pour. Feed. And pour
Holy
again.
fuck.
Gotta go.
It's gotta go flamingo. Out now for moose.
That flamingo definitely has been drinking too much.
Yeah,
You see
the
consistency
consistency of his shit was probably
Not
a
good.
bit like mine yesterday. It's,
There's a lot of loose stool. There's a lot of alcohol, man. Flamingo, you
Mhm.
gotta cool it.
Indeed.
Gotta chill. But apparently there are a lot of these like pooping
Toys.
now.
Yeah.
It's become like a hot thing for like kids right at that. I don't know. They seem way old. Like they would have to already know how to use a toilet.
Is it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, what is the desire to play with a toy that poops?
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
what I don't
gotta
get.
go flamingo.
Is it to see? You'd think it would be something to like help teach kids the proper pooping techniques, but I don't think it is. I think it's more.
Yeah,
just...
you're making your fucking shit time into a fucking playtime or
Yeah.
like game time. No, I don't want my kid to be toying around in there. You shit, you get out.
I don't know, it's weird.
It's weird.
I don't know.
He talks.
I'm so hungry.
He eats. And he poops.
Yeah.
Does he sing this song?
Ow, way to go. I'm a flamingo. Fucking top shit, top shit, top shit, top
Do
shit.
you think they were
Blue,
like,
blue,
we
blue,
think flamingos are
blue,
going to be the
blue,
next
blue.
cool thing. So what can we do with them? And they're like, flamingo, go.
Go.
All right, he's gonna go. He's gonna go. Where's he gonna go? To the. And then one guy goes to the bathroom.
You're a genius. You're a genius.
Thompson, you're a goddamn genius.
Moving forward, this is a Russian award presentation of a Teacher of the Year award, and he says, "Boy, does that award look like it."
What?
Okay.
What do you do? Make it through one whole year without getting shot?
or shooting a child. That's one of
That
the two.
too.
One of the two. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh wait. Well, first off, this lady is very attractive. That is.
Yeah. Which one's Teacher of the Year is who I want to know.
That hot ass one that's walking on stage right
In
now.
like in the burgundy.
That's what
like,
I'm
blazer?
guessing. Yeah, because I mean, she's looking pretty.
She's
good
looking
there.
pretty
Yeah.
Western or
Yeah.
what is it? Eastern Bloc hot.
Yeah. Let's see what's on there. Okay. Wait, maybe they're all touching the award. Oh, I see what's going on here now. The award
is
looks
happening?
like a dick. The
Oh,
award-
big old schlonger.
Yeah, it's
Why
like
are they all touching it?
I don't know. Maybe they gotta touch it to just honor the teaching award.
Put all of their teacher's energy into the dick?
Yeah, they are. They gotta give
They're
it.
like sexually touching it.
Yeah, they gotta give it the Russian teacher dick stroke before they're eligible to win it. Okay, there you go. I mean,
that's weird.
That is that's something that happens.
That's a lot of teachers touching that glass ween.
Mm-hmm.
You know they have to talk about it. Like, I guarantee some of their ween touching stories are hilarious.
You want to go?
I wonder if there's like a bet where they're like, I'm gonna stay there for 5 whole seconds.
Oh yeah, see how long they can hold on to the
You
dick?
think you can beat that?
Oh man, you might get kicked out of
You
this.
can try.
You can try. No one touches dick for
No
longer
one
than 3
will beat
seconds.
me.
Yes.
If you die,
Mm.
you die.
We got Street Knowledge 5 up next.
What?
Yeah, Street Knowledge 5. Let's check it out. I don't know what this one's about either. Oh, Street Knowledge, clearly.
I done told y'all. I said it again. I'm saying it over. I'm gonna start saying it.
All right, I have not been able to make out a single word as of yet. I think there have been 10 words spoken, but let's keep going.
Y'all don't want to take my advice? Y'all don't want to listen to me?
Okay, I got that part.
What's
I
your
don't fuck. I
advice?
don't care. I don't fucking get. I don't go fuck. But one thing you don't know, it is a higher power exists.
Oh, right.
Real talk.
Oh, okay.
And he only speaks to the elites.
Oh, right.
And
Hold
the
on.
elites-
Can I? All right.
I'll get you a pause.
I don't mean this to be an Owen statement, but why do a lot of guys who smoke cigarettes look like they've never smoked a cigarette before? Like, they can get it to their mouth, but like getting it out of their mouth, they always do it like.
Oh, it hangs on their lip, and then they like.
Well, and then they grab it all dumb.
Yeah.
They grab it like 3-fingered or like 3 or 4-fingered, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I've always had to
you
think
know
about
how
that.
to smoke a cigarette. Like, you smoke cigarettes, you learn instantly how to put one to your mouth and take it away.
Finger, middle finger, V shape, done. Right?
Yeah.
Like I hate the people that go with like where they're smoking a cigarette like a joint, and you've got like
It's like
index
thumb
finger
and
to
forefinger.
thumb. Yeah. Like that annoys me as well. Like people that try and do like I don't know, like.
Dude, I got those people who would tell you like, oh man, if you smoke like that, you're smoking like a woman. And like when I first started smoking, I'm like, dude, I don't know, it makes like the most sense, and it's like the
No.
easiest way to hold it.
That's dumb.
I don't know, like if that's smoking like a woman, that's how I smoke. I'm sorry, that's how I learned to smoke.
Also, this guy I can tell is probably going to give us some like real good, real talk, street talk. And we need his advice, so I rewound it a little bit just to hear, what the man's gonna say.
A higher power exists.
Yep.
Real talk. And he only speaks to the elites. And the elites are the reptilian people that controlling the world.
Ty, what you say to this?
I'm not happy about it.
He's
I'm
giving
sure
away
he's
your.
already received some repercussions.
He's giving away your secrets, I'm sure.
Don't talk about us, man.
I know, right? Don't give it the secrets away.
Now, when I say reptilian, I don't mean them motherfuckers really reptiles. I mean the motherfucker that dog eat dog. The motherfuckers at the top don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you dying, make them $1 million, you dead. Straight up. All right, you can slay all you want to for 20 plus years, and as long as that Amazon keep going, them the new slave ship. So, but the higher power exists. And it ain't what y'all niggas think, man.
Whoa.
A lot of people being sacrificed out here for blood. If the blood, you sacrifice the blood, and then that's the only way. Everybody getting, people getting sacrificed every day. It's in the world how it go. You can listen to me if you want. It ain't no reptilian, shape-shifting motherfuckers living on the ground. It motherfucker with the money. Sacrificing the other nigga without the money so they can make more money. You ain't gotta listen to me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Listen
woke.
to your heart.
That motherfucker high as shit.
They're high, motherfucker.
Yeah,
high as
bro.
fuck,
I
yeah.
said that very same thing last night to myself when I was alone.
Yeah, they
Only
got-
I didn't record it, so no one knew about it. But everybody thinks that.
We got one more clip this week. This is Angel by Taher Shah.
Oh,
let's check it out.
Angel.
Already good. Just gonna go ahead and say it.
Beautiful.
I like it already.
Like in this direction. I think he's just put an angelic spin on products. Wait, a manjol?
Listen to that beautiful flute. I'm also digging this guy's sweet robe, angel get up. Burgundy.
Oh, whoa! A front. I thought he was a thinner angel.
Yeah,
From the
he
front,
he
he's a
is.
very
He is
chunky angel.
looks like a pretty large angel. It's I don't
Angel, how
imagine
you
that.
so fat, Angel.
Yeah.
Y'all don't need to eat. Y'all aren't human.
Well-fed angel.
No, they don't need to eat.
Mankind's angel.
Okay.
My heart is like a rose. Mankind's soul. Dearest creation. By God.
I also like that he's meant to be in like some beautiful landscape, but that's clearly a Florida golf course.
It's a pretty sweet golf course.
Yeah.
You can see the
I
sand
love how
traps
your
in the
nature
background.
I was gonna say, I love how your nature has sand traps. And
Mankind's angel. Lonely for you.
when did they put a cart path in the Garden of Eden?
Your love is my
Four.
true angel. Without you, I always live alone. As the heart beats without a soul.
What the hell is this song about? Does anybody have a fucking clue?
Angel, an angel of some
Man-
sort.
Mankind's angel.
He's saving souls. He's
Yeah, like I want to
mankind's
be.
angel.
I guarantee the like greenskeepers or cart boys at this golf course saw this motherfucker roll in at 6 a.m, maybe with like one other Indian dude,
Yeah.
and they didn't kick him out all day just because it was hilarious. To
Yeah.
watch this shit go on.
Mankind's angel.
I also like how the fat one kind of looks like a woman, like a fat woman, like just a little.
Maybe it is. You don't know.
Maybe.
I fall in love with you always, like angels love other angels.
Who's the one in the white? Is that the angel? Is that the one they're after? Are they gonna Kumasatra, whatever it is? To her?
Are they gonna Karma Sutra?
Karma
Are they gonna
Sutra.
Karma Sutra that
Karma
other
Electra.
angel?
Are they gonna Karma Electra her?
Again, do angels have like weens and like vaginas?
Ah,
Probably.
maybe they probably do, right?
Angel, angel, mankind's angel. La la.
I'm fast forwarding because I need to see this. I think this is the angel right here. This one in the white. We gotta. This. You think? I don't know. Just look like another pretty big angel. Maybe Indian angels are fatter than our angels. Maybe that's just part of what the deal is. I don't know.
I and you are both like angels. Within a human is an angel. Love is the soul of an angel. You are my lovely
It's
sweet
pretty good.
angel. Without you, my lust is alone, like a mermaid.
Is this what Indian weddings are like?
I
Indian
hope
weddings
so.
are way more ornate.